Hello and welcome to the class review videos that we're going to start doing with a little bit of commentary now, because I've tried it without commentary, and I just sort of thought, well, you know what, it's better if I actually talk about it. Why are we wearing silly outfits? Well, why is one of us wearing silly outfits? It's because it's Halloween this week. Check your calendars. This is when it was filmed. So this is the review for this week's classes at South Norwood and Sevenoaks, because I'm largely doing the same things at both classes now. So we'll talk about that a bit more later. Anyway, the subject of this week's classes was Calesita variations. What's a Calesita? A Calesita is where the leader goes around the outside of the follower, whereas a hero is largely where the follower goes around the leader. Calesita is the other way around, so it's the follower staying still and the leader going around the outside. So, okay, we'll start off with what I consider a sort of basic Calesita. Start off by going in via some back ochos, and we stop on this way with a little bit of a down to lead her to stop and keep the leg projected. And then we're going to start walking. My weight is on my right, so I'll step around with my left leg, keep going around. Follower keeps the leg projected. When we finish, lift and return her to center, and then we can walk out of it. So that's fine. So just to show that in flow again, if you like. The down here stops the follower's leg collecting. We go around. The thing we've got to focus on the whole time is our follower's axis and making sure we don't pull her over. Followers, as always, are the most important bit here as far as the leader is concerned. The whole point of tango is to invite and lead our follower, not to pull them around all over the place. Anyway, we added a bit of a complication to this, because obviously this class was mostly about followers standing still and being pivoted on the spot. So we added a complication to this. This is a follower-led decoration. If you kind of get the hint that you're about to get a full turn Calesita, so 360 degrees, you can add a complication in. Because followers, you are allowed to change weight, so long as you change it back again afterwards. So, follower is currently on the right leg. As we start to turn, follower wraps in the left leg, changes weight, hooks the right leg around, change weight, and then allows the left leg to extend again. And then you're back exactly where you started from, so we can now leave in exactly the same way. Obviously, if the timing works perfectly, you end up doing this in exactly one turn. So if it's a bit short, followers just sort of correct at the end. So in theory, I'm sort of aiming at the musical instruments over there. I will turn, change, and around, and by there we're back to where we started from, so I can now walk out. Yes, this is a follower-led decoration. There is no lead for this. The follower decides to do this. Leader, you can feel that this is happening, so just be aware. You can also hear it, because the follower's foot should be on the ground the whole time, so you will hear something going on. Be aware and don't just rush off in the middle. Tango is not about rushing. Anyway, having done that, we then did another sort of Calesita, which we start from a split weight position. Now we're going to lead forward with our left leg and stop our partner halfway. So she's split weight, 50% left, 50% right. We'll then start walking around her in exactly the same way. Followers, dissociate, corkscrew, shoulders go first, hips then catch up, legs pivot around. We get around here, bring her onto the front leg and around in front of us, and we can walk out. So, once again, block, walk around. How do we block? Block is just by the frame stopping our partner moving. We don't pull at any point. Yeah? Now, followers, it's very easy when you're doing this split weight thing. So you're here and your split weight here. It's very easy as you turn to sort of correct and end up on one leg or the other leg. Try and avoid doing that. So you want to be in the middle, at both ends, so you're still in the middle here. So block here, and you're still in the middle. By the time we get round to here, we then bring her forward, and then we can walk out. And then, just because we like making things complicated, actually let's do this the other way around this time so you can see it from the other side. Just because we like making things complicated, we added in a wrap, which I will do from both directions. So here, block, turn, 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 turn. We need to make sure we step far enough around, get this leg back here. We can then do a wrap here, which we can then lead our partner out from. If I do that from the other side as well, so you can see what's happening. Here, block, come around, 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 around. Here, wrap, come out, go with her, and then we can walk out. But where there's one wrap, we can do two. Block, pivot, 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 around here, forward onto axis, wrap, and then we carry on, wrap here. Now obviously this now leaves us facing in the wrong direction, so we have to do something else. But leaders, just watch your leg here. You should be able to see from there. The first wrap, we are there. It's the back of our leg. We are presenting to where her leg wraps around. As we go the other way, the leg rotates, so it's the back of our leg still we're presenting. So if I can just do that here for a second. So here, so forward, so there. So you will see my leg is pointing towards her, wrap, and then as I change, I start to transfer my weight onto the other leg. I rotate here, and I saccade her out of it by being now on my right leg, so the leg that was being wrapped around. Yes? So once more, from this direction, block, turn, 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 here, wrap, transfer there, and then we can come out. Like I say, we're now facing the wrong way around the line of dance, so I would suggest continuing, but that's entirely up to you. Anyway, that's what we did this week.